Hey, this is ASpengler, and today we have another Army video. Today it is the overall all of my World War II Army minifigures, and this is going to be the last Army video for a while in this this latest Army videos update, as you would call it. So here we have all the minifigures from all the different factions and countries. So there are a total of 197 minifigures here, so really close to the 200 mark. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get up to the 200 mark, but very close to that. If I only had done a little bit more Russians, then we could have broken the 200 mark. So I guess the goal for the next update would be to break the 200 mark on minifigures. But so a total of 197, which is quite a few. And we have Germans here, Americans, Russians, British, Japanese, and a few French. So as far as I won't go super far in depth into everyone, but there's a few I want to pick up, show you a little bit more in depth. We'll go through each of the different areas. But a few notes, if you've been watching the previous Army videos, you know I've said that these are all Roeglin's waterslide decals. And if you guys still didn't hear it, or if you're curious, Brickmania used to sell those decals. They no longer do, but I believe Roeglin's still sells them in their Bricklink store, so you could check that out, see if they're there. And then another question some people would ask are these all overmolded weapons? And I would say only about like 5 in this whole area are overmolded, but they all look overmolded because I custom paint all of my weapons. And all of the Brick Arms vests these guys are wearing are also painted. And a few of them are painted over the waterslide decals, but those are just these Germans right here. So so I do custom painting, and I just buy minifigure torsos and then the waterslide decals, and then I just put the decal on the torso, and then I'll generally try to get a vest. Some people have asked me about the Brickmania sticker packs. I do recommend the boots for the different boots. The boot sticker packs, I've currently used the American boots. The German ones probably are good, but I don't have the need for the German ones because I purchased the Lego minifigures that already kind of have boots already into. It's the standard dark bluish gray legs, but it has the black boot at the very bottom of it. So those look pretty good for the Germans, and they're easier than trying to apply a sticker. But as far as the Brickmania stickers, I'm not the biggest fan because a lot of times the sticker doesn't actually match the Lego color, and that's the biggest turnoff for me. But other than that, the boots look pretty good because they don't have to match up with the Lego piece. They just have to stick onto it, which they do pretty well. So I do recommend the boot packs if you were looking at Brickmania sticker packs. But so that's kind of an overview. Now we can go a little bit more in depth. On the far back we have a Russians, and so there are a total of 17 Russians out here, and so all those guys right there are waterslide decals, except for the 2 right here. Those are printed ones from United Bricks in the UK. And the other one's Brickmania misprint. In front of them we have our British, and there are a total of 16 of those guys. One thing I did forget to include in my British Forces video was this medic. He's from the United Bricks. So actually that's one of my favorite ones from the United Bricks, that medic. I'm kind of sad I forgot him in the British Forces, but there he is. So there's all those British guys, and then right next to them I have my French. I guess these guys are more partisans, so there's 5 of those and 5 of the more specific French, because they have the Adrian French helmets. And then in front of those guys we have all the Americans, and I'll show you a few of these guys more in depth because they have the painted vests on. And so there are 55 of these guys total. Just picking out who's one that's good. This guy has one of Brickmania's netted helmets. I don't currently think they're still selling them, but if you ever see them, they're really nice, so I'd purchase them. I've got a few of them. So there's the painted brick arms gun, and there's the painted brick arms vest, and there's the Brickmania sticker boots. So I think with all those little added details and the water slide decal underneath, I think it makes for a pretty nice looking figure. A few of them have the insignias like rank and battalion. So there's a rifleman vest. Here's a scout vest. Also have some SMG vests. And this guy has a lieutenant helmet on from Brickmania. So those are the, well, I guess there also is this one, which is the gunner vest with the brass bullets painted on there. So those are all the American vest variants. So again, there's 55 of those guys, and there's a few of the more special ones right here. So a few of these guys are from United Bricks, and then there's a couple other. I think this one was from Brickmania. Okay, so we'll skip over the Germans and then go back to the back corner. There's some Japanese soldiers back there. There's 13 of them. So I didn't make a special video for them just because I only have 13 soldiers and 1 tank, so not quite enough. I haven't really focused a lot on the Japanese just because I haven't used them in any of my mocks yet, but maybe I'll do a Pacific one in the future. I only have that 1 Marine, so I'll have to build up my Marines and Japanese forces. But after that, we have all the whole German army right here. So we'll focus on it. There you go. So there are a total of 86 Germans, so definitely the biggest, almost double the Americans, which is the second largest. And we have a bunch of different groups here. Got the Afrikorps in the back, then some Winter Soldiers, then some Fallschirmjäger, some tankers. The only other ones that aren't water slide decals are the guys right here. So we have a few more United Bricks, and then Brickmania. But I really want to show you guys the more generic troops with the painted, and some of them have printing here. So this is the Wehrmacht guys. They have the special Wehrmacht helmets. So we'll focus for you. There we go. So this is more of an officer vest. And here we have the just standard rifleman vest. And a nicely painted Car 98. There's also a few grenadier vests in here. If I could find one quick. Here's one. And so those are a lot of the Wehrmacht. We also have a few of assault grenadiers with the MP40 vests. I also have a few of the MP40 vests painted with a different color just for the STG. So those are the standard gray guys, but I also have these even more custom guys. And these guys are the water slide decals, and then I paint over top of the water slide decal, but still so you can see the water slide decal details. So it turns out something like this. If it'll focus for you. There we go. So you can still see the MP40 pouches and detailing, but then you also have the paint detail. And I have a few that have the legs painted as well, but I personally like the ones with the gray boots, gray pants and black boots. I think they look a little bit better. They also have fully painted helmets, and that guy's got these arm stock MP40s were just a temporary thing that Brick Arms did when they updated their MP40. So I got quite a few of those actually. So that's what these guys look. I was gonna try to paint a few of these vests in the camo pattern, but that has not ended up happening yet. But that was one of the variants of camouflage. These guys have a separate variant, with slightly more colors. So you can see that. But that's what those guys are. So that's the German army. So that's going to be it for this video. This is again going to be the last army video update for this kind of series of updates. As far as future videos for now, so I still am at school, so they'll most likely be mini mocks for a while until I get back home for work. And so that's a quick update on what's going on with the channel. But with that, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like what you saw. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.